It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. We've arrived along Orange Blossom Trail at Camping World Stadium here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Plows through the defense. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy, and you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flush down to the pocket. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Wow, that's a really nice catch, especially considering it comes from a running back. Quarterback's got to do a better job being you got to know he's not a receiver, right? It's not his natural form. They don't make awkward body catches as gracefully as some of these other guys, and sometimes harder for them to stay on his feet. Let him work. Get him the ball in the chest. Nice job bailing out his QB, but the QB's got to return the favor.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Gamecocks are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, look out on the right. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Guys, for just a little... Talk about South Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's... He's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Sooners will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Just ran over it. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these core routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off-play action on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He's got 69 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, just plowing ahead. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Now they're going to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy's no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Gardner. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Upshaw. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. Just ran him over. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the score. And they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Russ. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going to the running game. Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Got him downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires on the move. Finds a man in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. He's going to take off. Just steamrolling the defense.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. 1st down, they dial up the pass play. They're not able to get him on the ground. And now they've gotten another 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a heat. He turns it loose to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
To the air, it's Russ. Deep shot for the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback may change this route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
And the Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Royer. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Russ. Finds his man. It's Gardner. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged out of the air. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
They just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes with 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Not all incompletions are the same. Listen, it's third down. I want to make a play. I want to throw the football down the field and get a first down. But sometimes it's the right decision to do what he just did. Don't make a big turnover. Don't make a big mistake. Just throw the football on the ground.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way.
And the defense aimed, got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On the run, it's Gardner. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Makes the grab down the middle. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offense. Do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Punch it out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll keep it himself. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to fire. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here, big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might...
Going deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Gardner. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. Creates a little room. He stopped at the 4. And after gaining 10.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's...
He breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Lost one deep down the right side. It's caught. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Makes the catch. It's McDaniel. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Out of the backfield, he's open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia Southern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. All that
turning it on! Inside the touchdown Gamecocks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fakes to grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Going right to work up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's best. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Wants to keep it in the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McDaniel. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. You keep competing, defense.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple. This late in the football game, it would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the ground with the back. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. And the offense recovers its own fumble and a straight